What's going on, investors? I made a mistake. All right. I made a mistake investing in this company. And it's a company that I have spoken about on my channel. And this is the reason why I am making this video right now. It's take number 4 or number 5. I've had to cut and restart and cut and start again. It's not an easy video to make, but because I have spoken about this company on this channel, I have to make you aware of what I plan to do with my position in this company. I have already informed my Discord. They've been made aware already, and the YouTube community, you guys need to be made aware also. So in this video, I'm going to explain the reasons why I made a mistake in this company, the lessons I have learned from this mistake, and then I'll show you my position and what I plan to do with my position. Okay, so we're just going to dive straight into it. So the company is called Retractable Technologies. Ticker symbol is RVP. And I remember telling you about this company when the market crashed, or we can't really call it a crash, when the market pulled back a bit. I said I was buying this company. This was one of the companies that I was buying in the dips, and it made complete sense at the time. But the mistake that I made investing in this company was a massive oversight on my part. It was an oversight in terms of the research that I conducted for this company. And my research was based on the fundamentals. I mean, the fundamentals of this company has been improving quarter after quarter, and it's amazing. And also my research was based on the financials, which this company also has been seeing an improvement in their financials each and every single quarter. But the main oversight was management. I didn't look at management. I didn't look at the investor relations team. I didn't pay attention to their communication with investors. And frankly, their communication has been abysmal. Actually, there's been zero communication. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so this is their investor relations page. Okay, prior to April 1st, where they announced Q4 results, the last update was on January the 8th, 2021, and that was to do with their dividend structure for their different classes of shareholders. Okay, now between January to April, okay, the company received a $50 million plus contract with the US Department of Health, and it was specifically for their dead space needle syringes. Okay, and the idea was that their dead space syringes will help minimize the waste in terms of the vac rollouts. Okay, because when you inject when you vaccinate someone with a normal syringe, there's always a little bit of the components of the vaccine left within the syringe. Now the dead space pretty much eliminates that risk, and at the time, and there still kind of is, there was a shortage of that. So let me show you my research. Okay, so this is an article by Bloomberg, and they were talking about the importance of low dead space syringes, it being an issue. It was an issue, and it still is an issue. And the biggest challenge I'm hearing from the States right now is simply a lack of supply. Okay, so articles like this were flying around in February time. That made me even more bullish. Okay, again, overlooking the management, focusing on the headlines. There was a shortage of these syringes in countries like Japan, and that had a significant impact on their vac rollouts. And on top of the building fundamentals, the company received FDA approval for their Easy Point Blood Collection Plus device, which again made me all the more bullish about this company. But guess what? There was not a single mention of these fundamentals on the company's investor relation website. Absolutely no information whatsoever. The only reason why I found it was because I was actively looking for updates with regards to this company, because the investor relations team are an absolute joke. Now, I was so frustrated by their lack of communication with shareholders that I actually rang the investor relations team, and I'm going to play that clip for you right now.
Retractable Technologies.
Hello, hi. Could you put me through to extension 3314, please?
May I ask who's calling?
My name's Emmanuel. I'd like to get through to the investor relations team for Retractable Technologies.
Okay, and you said it was 3314?
Please, yeah.
Okay, one moment, please. Mr. 14,
Hello, hi, good afternoon. I wanted to speak to someone with regards to investor relations, please.
Mr. Ford is not available at the moment. May I take a message.
Okay, what's the best way to get in contact with him? So that was how the call went, and I've done this twice, and on both occasions they've said to me that they said Mr. Ford, the head of investor relations, was not available to speak to me, and they gave me his email address, and I have contacted him via email on multiple occasions, and I've only got one reply, and the one reply was he's out of office. That was his reply. Now on top of this, earnings. They never announce when their earnings is going to be. I remember there was so much speculation within my Discord as to when earnings will be in March. You know, we had Tip Ranks giving us one date. We had Earnings Whispers giving us another date. We were kind of guessing when the third date would be based on their previous reportings of Q4. And we were all wrong. You know, we were all expecting March, some points in March. And they randomly just posted their quarterly results on the 1st of April. And now we are awaiting Q1. Nobody knows when are they going to post Q1. Most public companies by now let investors know, let analysts know when earnings will be. And these guys don't even bother. They haven't bothered at all. Is it going to be this month? Is it going to be in June? Who knows? And with that being the case, how do you expect analysts to even bother to track this company? There's no way they can track this company. It's hard enough for shareholders to know what's going on when earnings will be, let alone analysts when there's so many other companies out there that they need to track. Why waste time with this company? And that's exactly where I've reached my conclusion. And I said, look, it was an oversight. I got caught up in the fundamentals. I got caught up in the contracts. I got caught up in the financials that I forgot to look at the management. Why are you a public company when you fail to communicate with the public? It's an absolute disgrace, and it's an expensive lesson. Okay, it's an expensive lesson. Let me show you my position. So this is my position in Retractable Technologies. As you can see, I was quite bullish on this company. I own 1,749 shares, and the share total cost me about £18,000. But right now I'm down about 40% on my position. 40%. Now my plan is I don't want to realize the entire loss, so I've decided I'm going to sell half and then just leave the other half in play and just hope for the best. I know I've said it on my channel many times, hope is not an investing strategy. So I figured what I might do is sell half of my position at a £3,500 loss and then reinvest the rest of the money in a company that I have more of a high conviction over, that communicate with their shareholders, that have great management teams, and have great fundamentals and financials. You know, there's so many of those type of companies going on sale right now, and I feel like staying invested in this company is dead money. You know, it's opportunity cost at this point. And I'm like, okay, realize 3.5K right now, and then invest the rest of my proceeds into a business that can grow exponentially when the time is right. And then that 3.5 grand loss will look quite small. So that's what I plan to do with my position. And again, I apologize to anyone who invested in this company off the back of me investing in this company. Obviously, you have to be doing your own research, but I'm not ignorant to the fact that certain people do not do their research, even though they should. But again, this is my position. This is what I'm planning to do with my stock. This is what I plan to do with this position. And yeah, it's a massive mistake. And you've got to learn from it. You know, the moment I said to my Discord that the moment you're too proud to admit you made a mistake and to learn from it is the moment you stop growing in this game. I mean, Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett started investing when he was 11 years old. The guy is well into his 90s now, and he still made a mistake, pretty much selling out of his entire airline stock last year. And we've seen airlines have recovered and continuing higher right now. So that was a massive mistake from Warren Buffett. And, you know, Cathie Wood as well, ARK Invest, you know, they made a mistake investing in the likes of Workhorse, in the likes of Virgin Galactic, and they're paying for it now. And I think one of the things you need to learn to do as investors is realize when we make a mistake, cut our losses and learn from it, and then reinvest those proceeds into better opportunities. I'm seeing Cathie Wood doing it right now because I think they sold out of pretty much most of their Workhorse position now, and investing heavily in Palantir. And, you know, it's a lesson I've learned. It's a lesson that even the best analysts, the best investors of all time still make mistakes, and I'm no different. All right, so I've made a mistake, I've learned from it, and again, just apologies to anyone that may have lost money as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to put put out. My Discord is aware, but it's important that my YouTube community is also aware. So apologies once again, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.